Hello, welcome to my Web University free educational videos. In this video, I'm going to demonstrate how to install LibreOffice. So let me just share my screen first. Again, welcome to my Web University free education videos. On this video, basically, I'm going to demonstrate how to get LibreOffice. But before we get LibreOffice, let's go on google.com search, and then we just search for Office 365 price personal. So if you're a student or you're just getting it for personal use for your home computer, download Microsoft 365. If you're getting that one, it costs you. It's not free. It is just depending on where you purchase it. If you go to the Microsoft main Microsoft Office Microsoft.com website, you will see that it's about $100, $9.99 per month of the cost is there. And for different type of product that you get for Microsoft Office and different costs. So it says somewhere here like $2.99 per month for college students, which is very good for college student. If you're a student and you want to save it, then you're welcome to purchase that one. But if you get the product and you want to just purchase it, I believe it is cost about $99 per year, or just $9.99 per month. This is Office 365 from Microsoft, but I'm not going to do that one. I'm going to show you how to get a free version of Office called LibreOffice. And then, so if you go to, like, for example, this time I'm going to go bing.com, which is Microsoft search engine. Last time we searched it on Google. I mean, obviously you can search it anywhere you want. So let's look for LibreOffice, download. So it's already selected here. Somebody else search for it. And you can see here that search engine comes in. Let me close this advertisement here. I just don't know why these banners are showing up. Okay, so and this is the LibreOffice and download page that we can just go here and then download the LibreOffice for free. And then that is like a Star Office version that was provided by Oracle. And then Star Office is also free, so you can get LibreOffice. LibreOffice also comes on Ubuntu and Linux, the Red Hat stuff. When you just get them, and it's open source, so it's free software that you can just download it. At this time, you can see that LibreOffice, the download page is there, and 64-bit, which is my operating system. So if I look at the operating system here, let me just close this window and then just open this other one. So as you can see, I'm on a Windows machine, and if I say system info and then find/I, and then look for the model of my machine, the architecture, it tells me that I have an AMD 64 processor with the speed of about 3.1 gigahertz. And as you can see, this information is here. Moving this one on the top, you can see that is the detail here. And then on the OS name, I can also look for the OS name, and that's Microsoft Office. Sorry, Microsoft Windows 10 operating system. So I need to install LibreOffice, and then I have about 16 gig total on memory. So, and that's the three things important, that you have the processor with a little bit good speed, like 3.1 gigahertz, and then the physical memory, RAM, random access memory is the software on the version of it, but physical memory is about 16 gig I have there. And then the operating system is Windows 10. So I'm going to just go ahead here. I know that it's 64-bit and it's Windows, so I'm going to click on download. And when I click on download, the page comes in for LibreOffice being downloaded. But here, let's see if it comes out with the download page, or I need to click further. Your download LibreOffice should begin shortly. Please click on the link if it doesn't start. So if it doesn't start, you can click here again. And let's see if it does. Right now is spinning. So I could go also on my download directory here, clear screen, and CD to downloads, and then directory O:D, meaning show me the descending order, the latest file that are being downloaded. And you can see this name is getting downloaded here. And let's see if the download pages are completed or not yet. It's still in the process. So that this showing 0 bytes. So I'm going to click on this page because that download did not get started. And now it is getting started because I click on that one. So if it is, look at this, and the first one is also running and the second one, number 1 coming. So I don't need the number 1 because the first one was running. I just close the number 1 with, whenever you download the second file, if it finds the file name with the same extension in the same file name, it is just gonna put a number 1, number 2, number 3, as many as you download. But I don't need that many. The whole file is 332 megabytes as it shows here. And then I'm just going to wait for it to complete. Then I use that one to install it. And then that would be the product that LibreOffice, the version is 7.3.5 for Windows 64-bit operating system. And right now the download is completed here. As you can see, it says open file. And if I look at the same command here back again, notice that this file is ready for me to do it. So I can do a start from here and then give this name, or I can just right click here on the control, where was that, the download page. It just went to the background. Let me just see this. So if it did go to the background, all you have to do is open File Manager here, and then go to your download directory. Let me just make this screen a little bit bigger. That way you could see what I'm doing. So I'm going to use the tab and then not the window, and then plus symbol. Okay, so this one comes in here. I'm going to click on the file manager here. And when the file manager comes up here, I'm gonna look for the directory where it says download here. And then under the downloads, the file that is downloaded here today, 8.9, I'm just going to double click on that one for LibreOffice 7.35. And then it's the install shield .msi. That one is Microsoft Install Shield extension. So that one will be running, and then run the Windows installer. And then at this time, I could just look at this menu right here and then click there, or resize it. I rather resize it because I could see the whole background here. And then so that this is the window that we want to just click next here for the installation. And then we want the typical installation. That's fine. Custom installation, if you want to put it on a separate directory, I want to do that typical in this case. And then when it says that they're ready to install program, actually, let me just resize it again, because I want you to just be able to read these button. I mean, the all the buttons that I click on. So And then this is the LibreOffice. And so LibreOffice 7.3, and then it says create a shortcut on the desktop, load LibreOffice during system startup. And that's also like an option that if you just don't want to load it, and so the boot time is going to be faster, you just uncheck that one, and then next time, whenever you need it, you just type in LibreOffice or the name of the product, or go to the program files and start it from there, whichever one you want, Office, Writer, or Reader, or Express, or something. So the Express is for the PowerPoint, and then Writer is for Microsoft kind of Word version, and then there's also Excel version for it. So let me say here, yes. I don't know. I mean, I have to trust that. Otherwise, Microsoft is not going to allow it if it is not signed kind of product, because it's freeware. So they want to just give you an option as an admin or a higher privilege user to install it on your computer, to give access to it. Say, yes, it's okay for me to just trust it. So generating a script operation for action, and then this time it's just going through the installation basically. Please wait while the installation wizard installed in LibreOffice 7.3.5. This may take several minutes. The several minutes is also true about Microsoft Office. So when it does, because it's a bigger package, it is a lot of the software like Microsoft Write for or Microsoft Word for writing, Microsoft Excel for Excel spreadsheet, and then PowerPoint, and everything else that is coming with Microsoft Office. Updating component registration. This one is not like a 1 minute installation either. When I was waiting for the installation on the Linux platform, it took a few minutes as well. So now it's copying these new files to my directory. And if I just go on the control panel here, because it is getting installed under program files by default under system 32, I can go here on this PC and then go to my C drive. And then from C drive, notice that this is 64-bit and this is 32-bit. So if I go to program files here, and then Microsoft Office, I have already installed it, but this is the 8.9, that this one is 9:36 p.m. This one is LibreOffice that I'm just installing right now. And then as you can see that it's getting installed, and these ones, they're going to be done. So let's go back to the install sheet menu here. It is copying new files, and that may take a while. So I just let it run and pause the video, and when it is completed, we just resume. So let me pause the video for now. Okay, I'm going to just talk a little bit about the LibreOffice as I read it from the Bing.com website on the LibreOffice download page for Office Suite, software suite. And basically, if you're a student, basically, it's going to be a great thing, ideal for you, because it's free. And you can see download LibreOffice, ideal for home users, students, and nonprofits. Choose your operating system of choice. So it runs on Mac, Windows, Linux, anything. And then this one, LibreOffice, is free and open source Office productivity software suite, a project of the Document Foundation. It was forked in 2010 from OpenOffice.org, an open source version. The OpenOffice was the previous version that we used to have it as a student or as just home users for Linux and Windows platforms that we could do. StarOffice was another one, but this one was forked, as you can see, on the 2010 from OpenOffice.org. So it is available on at least 3 platforms, Linux, Windows, and Mac, and it's free software foundation. So let me just go back again, pause it, because there's nothing I can do at this time but to wait for the installation to complete. So as you can see, the installation wizard completed, and the installation wizard has successfully installed LibreOffice 7.3.52. Click Finish to exit the wizard. Let me just make the size of the screen a little bit bigger again, so you could see the menu that are showing up here. And basically this is saying that the installation is complete. So I'm going to click on the finish button here to finish the installation. And again, by resizing the window back to normal, I can go to the control panel here, and then under the LibreOffice, right here, the full product is here. And then we're not gonna start it from here normally, but you can if you want to just go under the programs or find the binaries and then start each one of them separately. You could, and then there's shortcuts for each one of them there that we could do it. Also, like right here, now that it's installed, if I just type in LibreOffice, by just typing a few characters, it already shows that there's LibreOffice Writer is there for Calc. For Writer is like Microsoft Word there. LibreOffice Calc is like Excel, and Impress is like PowerPoint. So you can just have all the products here there, as well as if I just go back here on the desktop, because I chose to install the product here, this is already also created an icon. So I could type in the, for example, here for LibreOffice to just start off the Impress for PowerPoint, and just open it up for a PowerPoint presentation, and or just click on the main one here to just bring the main process here. So now notice that the LibreOffice is coming up. I'm going to just let it run. And obviously it is very easy to use, and everything that you can do with Microsoft Office. With LibreOffice, you do it. The similarity is very much like a red apple versus a green apple. It's not like a green apple versus a green apple. It's not also like an apple and banana. It might be an apple and pears comparison, that kind of things. They're both fruit and they both taste similarly, but the taste is a little bit different depending on what you want to do with the fonts, what you want to do with the shapes and colors and objects and everything, how you manipulate them. The fact that it's easy to use for both of them. And also sometimes they're Microsoft compatible in terms of doing it. So if you just create some kind of image or PowerPoint presentation here, you have all these options to select for, and then whichever one you feel like you could just click on it and then do this one. And let's just click on this one, for example, and say, go ahead, open that. And then as you update your PowerPoint presentation, you could just do whatever you want to do it. For example, on this LibreOffice, if I want to just do my PowerPoint thumbnail for this video, I could just say, okay, let's just, at this time I'm done with the tips. And I could right click here, similar to PowerPoint. I could say cut this one and cut this one. And then I could even say like I want a blank page, and then with the title or something, or whatever I want to do with it, depending on the background that I want to choose or something. So if I just didn't like this one, I could just say new, and then even I could just say a presentation and that you want to just do it. But at the time that you select it, all the templates that are there, you could choose, say, I want a blank page or I want something else, and then and do it from there. And so let's see if we can just go this screen here for the pencils. So this one you could see like again, if I just don't like anything on this one, I can obviously put the title and everything, and then just the object that I am having the drawing and everything, I could just change it. So let's just delete this one also. I don't want at this time anything. Or I could just say the title, I want to just say, let's say LibreOffice, LibreOffice, and just like that. And then the color of this one matches the color of the pen. So then I could just make sure, like, for example, if I just do something like this and then have another image that I have, for example, for this one, let me just go to my users, users, and then I'm going to go to Wahid, and at this time users Wahid, and then mywebuniversity.com, and then click on images. So if I just have an image that I call it like a LibreOffice, one of these ones, let's just open this one, and then I open that one. I could just open it in Paint or 3D or something, Microsoft Paint or whatever. I want to just open it in that image. And then I can just also, from here, I can just say, select everything here and just say, let's say, copy this, edit, and then let's say copy here, and then go to LibreOffice, and then right here, and then I could just say paste here, and then that would I could resize it depending on what I want to do with it. So I mean, I could make a thumbnail for it and say right here we say how to install LibreOffice for free. So I mean, you download it for and install it for free. It's just for your own software. So you could just make a presentation. I'm not gonna do this one, it's a quick thing, but I'm saying that look how productive the suite of software is there available. So if I say, well, let's just save this one as a name that I wanna save as, and then a later day I could do something with it. But at this time, just I'm gonna call it on the directory where I wanna put it here. Let's just call it under this, and then I'm gonna say LibreOffice, whatever is the extension for PowerPoint, I am okay with it. So .odp is the name of the extension. So now I'm gonna close this one, and then at this time, this image, I don't need it. I'm gonna close this one also. And you can see that how much flexibility is there. Don't save this. Now I have that one, but on this one, if you just want to say LibreOffice, and then you want to use the writer, for example, Microsoft Word kind of version, you have it. Similarly for calculator. So this is the writer. Obviously, I'm not going to do a demo on each one of them, but it is very intuitive. You just write the text and then change the font and color like Microsoft Word, okay? So as an example, like this is a test, you can do it, and then you select the test, and then you want to change the colors or anything, you just do whatever color you want. Let's say dark green, and then you want to make it bold, make it big. So it's just as simple as that. You can just do whatever you want to do it. And then on the foreground of it, if you want to change the color to something else, you could do that. But make it center or something. But let's not just worry about that one. I'm not gonna save it. Don't save it. And so this is Microsoft Word, and then I could say LibreOffice for calculator, which is equivalent to Excel spreadsheet. You do that one. On a separate video, I may make each one of them to teach you something. That is depending on how much I get requests for. Different people requesting different tools to be taught whether it's programming, like some product or application, operating system, or anything, database, networking, system analysis, system design, data science, anything I could just help you with. So this is again similar to Microsoft Excel spreadsheet. I'm not going to use it. So again, this is there as a main product, the LibreOffice. So if I just open that one, that opens out the suite, and then I can just use the writer document, calculator, and press for a PowerPoint, the drawing, and then math for formula, and then base database is similar to like Microsoft Office or Microsoft Access, database access, or MySQL database on Linux side, or Microsoft SQL Server on the Microsoft side. But base database is just a database. So you have the whole suite there, and you can just open it up and use them. Okay, I hope you enjoyed it. This video was a little bit short. I just wanted to make sure that you can install a free version of Open LibreOffice. LibreOffice. That's what the product is. The version is 7.3.4. Okay. Again, welcome to mywebuniversity.com. Please don't forget to subscribe so I could put the latest, greatest videos for you. And then I have a lot of videos on different platforms. The latest video that I posted as of Sunday and Saturday, if I go to the newest, and there are some ones that you might be interested. For example, this one teaches you part 8 of 8, which is advanced Linux commands, and that is a lot of commands there. Altogether on chapter 4, I covered about 88 different advanced commands, and then for each of these videos that are chapter 8, part 1, part 2, part 3, all the way to part 8, I'm covering 88 commands here. The VMVI editorial is a very good video that you should be watching it. In the past 3 days, people are watching it and people are subscribing it. And then the other one that I did for Apache, built from source code. This is also a very good video on Linux platform. If you want to just not download the binary and get it from the source code, this video is there for you. And also I have in Farsi for people from Afghanistan and Iran and Tajikistan that speaks the language of Persian language, or Farsi, or Dari we call it, and they can watch these videos also as well. Introduction to the operating system of Windows and how to do certain things with Windows and PowerShell and PowerPoint and not PowerPoint, PowerShell and Python and C++ and so on. Okay, thanks for watching. Have a nice one. Take care. Bye-bye.